The focus of this video will be the Punchlist module, how you can add new items, edit existing items, and close out completed items. To do so, you want to get into the project workflows and scroll down to your Punchlist item here. Once you've clicked on that, you'll notice the new task item in which you can add new tasks as they develop out in the field. Click on New Task, which will bring up all the detailed information on the item that you are adding to the punch list. So we'll start by adding the punch list name. The punch item ID, which you can label gas 1 since this is an LFG issue and a valve issue. You can put a brief project description. The location. What type of item this is. The due date, we'll say, for this example, we'll just say it's due next week. The start date, we'll say we performed our punch walk yesterday. The ball and court would be Sukit. And we can request by, we'll just say the engineer. Here you can attach any punch list documents that you may have, any maps, anything like that that would show a specific area or bring clarity to the item. Make sure to upload that item once you've attached it. Down here you can CC anybody that may be important or interested in that item. Before saving this item, you want to head up to the Discussions tab and write down any notes or anything that you want to show up at your weekly meetings to let other team members know there's been a punch walk, which items there are on that list, etc. And now you can click Save. Once you save your new punch item, it'll take you back to the punch list homepage, in which you'll notice your item has been updated. As your punch list starts to grow in size, an easy way to organize it would be these column headings at the top of each of the items. Everything from punch items to the name, the location. So if you ever have any problems looking for anything and you know it's on that front face of your project or in a certain area of your project, you can just click on the location and a drop down you can search specifically for that area. And once you click that area, it'll only bring up the items that are in that general vicinity. Now let's say we found the item we were looking for and we know that the contractor was out there working on punch items and they've completed the regrading of this final cover item here. Let's get into it, and now we can go to Edit, click on our Review tab, and now we can start closing out the item since they've completed it. We can start by going over to the project status drop down. We can put approved depending on the status, who it was reviewed by, the date it was approved, any response you might have, the ball and court would still remain the contractor. And again, you can upload any documents or attachments here. and then you can CC county or the client or anybody that would be interested in closed items on the punch list. Lastly, you'll scroll back up to the Discussions tab again, and you can start modifying the previous history of this item for an updated weekly meeting. And then once again, you can save this item. Once you've closed out the punch list item you were just working on and saved it, it'll take you back to the punch list homepage. You'll notice that the view right now is still on all punch list items. If you're interested in just finding the items that are currently still open, you can scroll over to the open punch list items, click on that, and you'll notice that only 2 of them showed up this time instead of the original 3. And again, if you want to see the full list of your punch items, just go straight back to that view. And that concludes the punch list video tutorial.